Hello everyone, I hope you're doing well. My name is Oha Keita, I'm a composer, and today we are doing a B2B marathon. The songs we're going to be checking out are Wow music video, Wow live at Show Champion 2012, Thriller music video, Thriller live at 2013 KMF, Blowin Up studio version, and Blowin Up live at Show Champion. There will also be a fourth song, which is Outsider. So we're going to do the Outsider music video and the Outsider live vocals only performance. And for every single song, we are also going to be doing a lyrical analysis. So lots of stuff to get through. This is going to be a big one. I'm excited. I feel like I'm a little overdue to return to B2B on this channel. And these are songs that you guys thought I would personally enjoy. So I'm especially interested in each of these. We're going to listen to them in chronological order. So let's start with B2B Wow. This came out in 2012, I think. Something like that. Let's see what's going on.
Again. B2B chase the game. B2B gotcha swag. B2B back again. B2B chase again.
I know this song. I didn't realize it, but I know this song, and I've listened to this song many times. I just, sometimes I save songs to my playlist, but I don't actually look at who the artist is. And I'll get quite fond of this song. Again, I've listened to this song a lot before. I haven't heard it in a while, but I never knew it was B2B. This song is a banger. Let's keep it going. So yeah, for you guys who recommended this song, you totally nailed it because I already had this song saved to my playlists. Okay, well, I'm sort of glad that I'm already familiar with this song somewhat, as my thoughts on it are already quite clear. It's a banger. I love the upbeat tempo. I love the vocal melodies, the energy of it. This song, the overall style is very New Jack Swing, which is sort of a pop R&B genre that evolved in the early 90s, late 80s too, actually, but it's that very bouncy, fast, reasonably fast rhythm, but you can still sort of groove along to it. It's not quite dance music, but it is like a quick groove. And I love that style. I grew up in it in the 90s, showing my age now, but yeah, as a kid, I was just so hypnotized by this style, and this really is, my taste. I'm actually impressed that this song back in 2012 was adopting this style, because there is sort of a New Jack Swing resurgence in recent years, but I feel like 2012 was before that resurgence. So in a way, this song is before its time, which is a funny thing to say about a track that really uses a very retro style, but it was ahead of the resurgence of that style too. Interesting to think about. There's elements of this song that feel very Michael Jackson influenced, especially with that horn part. The horn part, the sort of descending horn part, it feels like a direct sample from Michael Jackson's song Jam, which is also a New Jack Swing song. If it's not a direct sample, It's a direct rip. I hope they got permission for that because it sounds identical. But yeah, the vocal melodies, especially the na na, it's like floating between two semitones. You know, it's two semitones and it causes a lot of tension. It gives it a little bit of a nasty feel, bit of attitude. Love that aspect of it. The vocal melodies are good. Not a whole lot of range displayed, but it doesn't really feel like that type of song that needs a big vocal showcase. It is interesting that this group did this song. I would never have put this song with them. It's very different from other stuff I've heard from them. I do know that this is earlier in their career, so it might be before they found their niche of the more ballad heavy healing music. But yeah, I'm enjoying this. I love the music video too. They all look adorable. I like the outfits. The pure white is, you know, very typical boy bandish, but it's cool that there's little details in the jewelry and the wristbands. More of a hip hop flair to that style. The setting is nothing special. It might even be CGI. But you know, it's serviceable. I am having a hard time recognizing the members. This is so bad. And a typical problem with me for this group is that, you know, I'm jumping through the eras a lot. So obviously they're a lot younger here, and some of them look a little different. I am recognizing some, but some faces don't look familiar, and it's obviously just because back then they obviously looked very different. But let's keep it going and see what else I can pinpoint. Like that to me looks like Sung Jae. Pretty sure it is him. Hope I got that one right. Minhyuk, Changsa. That's Unkwang. Gunsik. This falsetto part is so cool. It's a nice contrast to the heaviness of the instrumental. That focus on falsetto for the pre-chorus is a good choice. This is a very sexy moment here, visually. Daniel. That little hit move in the choreo is really great. Really suits the song. It looks like an iconic move. Again, it's sort of Michael Jackson-ish, and I hate to keep bringing up MJ, but especially when it comes to this kind of music, it can't be overstated how influential he was. When it comes to the overall sound, the dance moves, his style it just echoes through the ages, you know? That is Ilhoon, I believe. That red outfit is so sick. I think this outfit is really cool. It's a little different to the rest. And that curl in the hair, very sick. I love it. Okay, one moment. There's someone that I don't recognize. Okay, that's a Minhyuk, right? I believe so. I really liked Unkwang's ad-libs there in the final chorus. Really added some melodic interest. Cool. Another thing I love in the instrumental is the little skipping snare, the Just adds a nice bit of fun to the song. That part right there. Yeah, I think this song overall, it's fairly simplistic. It knows exactly what it's going for. It's straightforward, which makes it very punchy. But it also means that I don't have much else left to say. I'm a fan of this song. I think if I had anything constructive to say, I might point out that perhaps it actually leans too far into the New Jack Swing a little bit. Like the influence is worn on its sleeve a little too much, which makes it sound not so original. Certainly punchy, certainly catchy, but it's also somewhat indistinguishable from a number of other New Jack Swing inspired songs, such as Finesse by Bruno Mars. But yeah, vocally, I loved Unkwang's ad-libs there at the very end. They were very good. He might not have been doing them all, but the way the video was filmed, it looked like he was doing them all. I'm going to skip back through the video and see if there's anything. That's a funny screenshot. I also want to point out the details in the outfits are really cool. Like this spiky hat. I didn't even notice this, but how the jackets are a little bit divided there in their pattern, that is really cool too. This actually is a pretty sick screenshot. The movement of it, the angles, it's really cool. I've said this before, I'm not crazy about random love interests involved in the music videos who aren't part of the group. It feels a bit pointless to me. Would much rather these cool scenes of the choreo and the dancing. This looks like a Resident Evil screenshot. If you know, you know. What the heck? How did I miss this? Alright, no comment. Now that we're skipping through it, there are some strange moments, but I like the video overall. I like it. Yeah, you know what? The lighting and the direction and the outfits are super cool. Every screenshot that I'm stopping on could almost be its own still. Like, look at how cool this looks. Mr. in the background here, whoever that is, in the far background to the left, he looks a bit funny there. Yeah, you know, nothing special again in terms of background, but lighting wise and outfit wise, I think they did very well with this video. So now we're going to move on to the live version, and then we're going to look at the lyrics. So this live version is from 2012, probably not long after they released this song.
BTOB right here. You ready? Let's go!
This, I guess, is an intro to the track, maybe from the album or from some other song just to set the tone. Oh my god. These outfits are sending me, and that was so cool how he just skateboarded in.
To be back again, to be chased again, to be got as well.
I'm always impressed by the crowds chanting. That was explained to me in some video. I think it was a TVXQ video where I asked how the chants come about, and it's just a fan thing. The fans gather together and they band together. They're like, this is the chant at this moment. Do it right. So that's really cool that the fans can coordinate like that. I'm just going to go back a little bit there.
To be got as well.
Am I seeing an extra member here that I don't recognize? Again, it's so hard when they look so different. It's so long ago. Like this guy looks like Hyunsik, but so does this guy. No, that's Sungjae, right? Yes, I think that's Sungjae, and this is Hyunsik, the guy in the yellow hat. Okay, so this is the BTOB that I'm more into, as opposed to the sentimental ballad style BTOB. Like this choreo is so good, so well executed. The energy on stage is very infectious. The detail and the outfits, the colors, it just speaks to me a lot. So if they have completely moved away from this style, that is unfortunate just for me on a personal level, personal taste. Yes, I can of course enjoy ballads too, but this is really doing it for me at the moment. This choreo is so awesome. I love it. And this is another reason why live shows are so great, is because you can really pay attention to the choreo. It's what they're doing, movement-wise, is much more clear than what you see in the music video, because the editing in music videos can be very hectic. But you can just really appreciate the intricacies of this choreo and the style of movement they were going for. The moves that I really like here, like, okay, they're doing the hip movements and a shoulder movement, and they're doing like elbow movements, and they're doing like circular motions as opposed to just like sharp locking motions. And the circular motions really give it a very natural feel that helps pull you into the vibe and be like, yeah, I can get into this, A lot of pop choreography can feel a little bit overly robotic because it's so pop locky. And we love that, of course, but those natural grooving movements, the swinging, the circular angles, we're going circumference a little bit rather than just radius. That is really cool. I love that detail in this choreo. Again, with the swirling shoulders. That move is so cool. You know what? I feel really bad for this guy. He just wanted to take a nice fat bong rip and his career is over. I mean, hopefully not, but let the guy live a little bit. It's just a really unfortunate situation. Obviously he belongs in this group. It's just a sad thing. Hopefully he's not totally disgraced. I'm not sure what the situation is with that, if he'll ever be welcomed back or if he'll be blacklisted in the industry. Is he a felon? Is he like a convicted criminal now? I don't know. We'll see. Okay. Truly amazing. A really, really great performance. I really appreciated the way this performance was filmed. In particular, really gave a nice picture of the choreo, and the choreo really, I just had me mesmerized the whole time. And the outfits. Vocally, I wasn't paying that much attention. I'll be totally honest. So, for the sake of vocals, it sounded great. It sounded like no one was off at all. But I might have missed something because the dancing really was just doing it for me. Let's see if I just want to go back to hear the final chorus because I want to see how the ad libs really were taken care of there. Yeah, again, the MJ influence is so there. Even in his ad libs, the whole dip 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 bad day. That part that he sings, that's very very MJ. That like staccato, almost scatting, nonsense, purely rhythmical ad lib. That high note at the beginning of his ad libs was very clean. But let's just go back and see what else he does here. Yeah. So solid, really great stuff. I really like this performance. So I'm curious now to see where they go from here. I'm glad that I did this in chronological order to see how Thriller evolves. It's funny that the next song is called Thriller, and I can't stop talking about MJ. It's quite possible that Thriller will lean even more into MJ vibes as I kind of see. I got a glimpse of some skulls there at the beginning, so we are doing the horror bit. Very excited. So, before we move on to Thriller, we are going to look at the lyrics for WoW and see what's going on. B2B back again, change the game, get your swag. In just one moment, I got the feeling. The moment I saw you, I was hooked. I feel like that's a very common opening line in a lot of K-pop songs. The moment I saw you, I was hooked. I guess it's the beginning of any love story, I suppose. What do I do? What do I do? Just like the typical main character in the drama, I boldly approached you. Red lipstick, black stockings, a single rose, your eyes call me. Tonight, right here, with me, just us two, our own party. Oh, party tonight. Put 'em up. Your level is different. It's different from the others. The air around you is different. I like it. I like it. Something's different. You're different. The air around you is different. I like it. I like it. Don't break. Don't break. Don't break. Don't break. Okay, so it's obviously just about praising this girl that they've met, who is unlike any girl they've met before. They're completely infatuated, and that's pretty much it. These lyrics are a kind of throwaway, and by throwaway I mean they're just kind of put in there to serve as a sort of lowest common denominator function. Let's get a catchy song out about being into a girl and not think too deeply. But let's see if there are any more interesting lines in here. 1 2 step, dirty, dirty beat. Trust your body to the rhythm. Groove it, groove it, groove it, groove it. I told you I will meet you outside once more. Get it. Thick eyeliner, an electrifying S line. S line, what's that? A luscious fruit you call out to me. From your head to your toes, you are hot. Just us two, our own party. Party tonight. It's cool that there's a little bit of consistency there, how they're describing her outfit or her makeup, the things that visually they like about her. I saw her and say, hey, follow me. Inside, outside, I'm the center of all hot issues. I'm the center of all hot issues. Interesting. If you fall for the wrong one, you'll lose your mind. But I have changed myself in order to suit her. Hey, movin'. Hey, movin' mountain. Again tonight, my mouth can't stay still, so I can make her lose her mind too. Fun lyrics, fun. Nothing too deep, nothing very surprising. Some of the lines where they were describing like what she was wearing and stuff, I think were pretty cool. The black stocking, especially, I thought was quite interesting. Yeah, again, these lyrics will do, but I wouldn't find them exceptionally intriguing. Yeah, this song is really all about the choreo. I will say that. Even vocally, It's nothing special, although there were some cool details in the ad libs and like the falsetto in the pre-chorus. It really is all about the groove, the dancing, the choreo, getting the energy going, and it's very well executed. I think the song really achieves what it's going for. Okay, let's move on to Thriller. I am really interested in this one. Let's see.
Now we're back and back. Only one chance, right? Come on. 어두운 늪을 지나서 찬 이 밤에 음산한 기운들만 이곳에 가득해. 널 잡은 낭만은 날 보고 비웃지. 날 잡을 수 없어. 생명의 소리들은 숨죽이고 있어. 타락한 영혼들은 비명을 지르고 날 막을 순 없지. 어둠의 공포가 내 심장을 쥐어. 하지만 보름달 뜬 이 밤은 나를 미치게 막히네. 모두 삼키네. 보름달이 나와 어둠을 밝히네. 절대 널 뺏길 수 없어. Never ever ever. 전율의 이 밤 터질 것 같아. 숨 막히는 이 순간 tonight 그래 뜨기고 있어. 이렇게 thriller 광란의 시간 뜨거운 이 밤 꿈꾸듯이 날아가 fly high 아직 느끼고 있어. 너와 나 thriller 사과 한입 뼈물어 잠이 든 그녀.
Yeah, I like this song. I was trying to decide how I felt about that chorus. I think I might need the chorus to grow on me a little bit, but I like the hook there. The main hook in the chorus, Thriller, that's catchy. I think the rest of the chorus, apart from those lines, could hit harder. I like the verses a lot. The groovy vocal lines, those are little eighth notes, keep it grooving along. I think the production on the drums is pretty cool because it's quite organic. Even if these drums are digital, they've added a very organic, sort of acoustic quality to these drums. I think the strings in the background might be a little bit overkill so early in the song. I think the strings might have had more impact if they were saved for the final chorus. I love dramatic music like this, but I also think it's good to save some of the good stuff for last so that the song feels like it's a bit more dynamic and more building to something, because that chorus had a lot going on, maybe a little too much. The song as a whole feels a little bit overly busy, maybe lacking some sort of unique aspect that really stands out, but I really just need to hear more of it to know how I feel. The music video is fine. We do have some of those horror details on the side, but it's sort of horror light. It's not really not really that edgy, although we are getting some edginess in the outfits. Yeah, they look great. I love the outfits. Again, we are getting some more of that stock background church-like stuff, and I don't know again if this sort of stuff is CGI or if it's really just sort of a cheap set, but it's sort of getting to be a bit of a repetitive visual architectural theme in their videos, because we've seen this, something similar to this in WoW and also in I'll Be Your Man, Pray. But let's keep this going and give it a real good chance to show itself. I actually really enjoyed Ilhun's rap part there. I just want to hear it again. I Okay, okay. There were some really cool shots there that I want to point out. I love that little moment of swishing the jacket around in the silhouette. Very cool. Very iconic. And I love the halftime feeling of this pre-chorus. It's a nice build. And the sort of glowing eye detail, it's a neat idea, but I don't know if it's enough to really feel necessary in this video. And I'll be totally honest, I think the choreography in this video is a little lacking. I'm not really getting that cool vibe from it, the sort of vibe that I would want to mimic it or learn it the same way as I got from WoW. And it could be to do with the song. The choreography is similar to the song overall in that the song is very soft, which is strange because it does have a sort of a horror theme, but the way it's produced, all the textures, the acoustic drums, the strings, the clean vocals, it's all very soft and approachable. And for a song that has a horror theme and is called Thriller, which is obviously sort of a nod to the MJ classic, it's missing some sort of edgier detail. Like perhaps you could have a heavy guitar in there or a heavier drum beat, maybe some darker synth pads or ghoulish sounds, screams, growls, like potential exploration of textures and stuff here that are missing. That's a reason why it's not really doing it for me. And it could also be that it's going for a sort of anime type thing, and I have noticed with a lot of anime theme songs they are very softly produced also, even if the melodies are a little darker, and that could just be a corporate commercial decision to like not scare too many people away, which is a little bit of a shame. You got to remember that I'm coming at this music like as a metalhead, but it's just funny that I find WoW to have a really sort of raw, more snappy sound than this, even though I think this song is going for a darker theme. So that is interesting. However, I do like this song, and I like that hook in the chorus. Thriller, yeah, like that's nice. I can get into that. So let's keep it going. Let's keep it going before I reach my final conclusion. Okay, so Minhyuk looked great here, and I really enjoyed his rap part. Minhyuk, I think, gave the most appropriate energy for this song. He sounded very energetic and aggressive in his rapping. Visually, also, he was serving a lot of the good face. His outfit looks really badass. I think he brought the most to the song out of everyone. Now, I do have to hand it to whoever did that epic high note at the start of the last chorus there. Who was that? Let me know who that is, because the music video doesn't make it clear. Yeah, overall, this song wouldn't be my favorite. However, I do like the song overall, and it has a lot of potential to grow on me. I guess I'm just kind of nitpicking, and in the sense that I would love for the production to have been more beefy, harder, more aggressive, maybe some more electronic elements. I don't know why they went the route of having everything sound so organic. It makes it sound so formal and polite, and I think that is the complete opposite of what the song was going for. However, I like the vocal melodies, I like the vocal performances, of course, and that chorus is quite lovely. It's still going on the playlist because I see the potential for this song to grow on me for sure. And maybe the live version that we're going to look at right now will give me a new perspective. Let's see.
어둠의 공포가 내 심장을 기어 하지만 보름달 뜨니 밤이 나를 미치게 해
Ooh. Okay, the visuals are there, 100%. Sorry, I was just trying to turn off the subtitles there, but I just realized that they're embedded in the video itself. So I'll just go back. Pena looks really great in this whole look, the outfit, really cool. So this is going to sound terrible, okay, but this live performance is making me like the song even less. I think it's only because I just watched their live performance of WoW, where the choreography was so much better. This choreography feels very stiff, very 1, 2, 3, really doesn't do the song any favors. It's a little bit boring, I'm not gonna lie. The guys don't have much to work with. There's not room in this choreo for them to really express themselves. It feels like a bit of a misstep on the part of whoever designed this choreo. I don't know who did it. Could be one of the members, could be someone from their team or whatever, but I don't know. The whole theme of the song, the sound of the song, and the choreo that goes along with it is just not hitting. Is this one of their more popular tracks? Yeah. It only has 13 million views as opposed to WoW, which is 51 million. That makes sense to me, to be honest. I don't know, I'm not getting their distinct artistic expression from this song the same way I was getting with WoW in particular, but let's keep it going. Maybe something will click. I just want to go back a little farther. Vocally, I have to point out that Kwang is killing it here. They're all killing it vocally, and I think that Ilhoon brought a lot of good energy to his rap parts at the beginning. Like, they're doing all they can. They're doing all they can, but to an extent, they do have to stick to the script. And the script is just not for them, I feel. Like, that one little clip there was just so messy. There was just so much going on. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I told you, he's like the best part of this song. Okay. Okay. Alright. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Nice. Interesting. That's a cool idea, I guess, to have the group sort of breathing as one at the end. It's creative. It's creative. I don't know. Yeah, to be quite honest, I just felt the choreography, even in the dance breakdown, was sort of awkward. I think that the zombie-like motions were well executed. They were like the best part of the choreo. You know, I liked the breathing move at the end. That was kind of cool. I thought that could have been a little bit more subtle. They didn't need to, you know, quite so much. But yeah, some redeeming qualities. Again, Minhyuk, he was the most entertaining part of this song. He really brought it. Kwang's vocals were totally on point. He killed this song too. I just feel this is not one of their strongest. The main complaint is the choreo. And I could be alone in this. It could be a very subjective thing. I just feel like it was a much lower level than WoW. WoW was like a masterclass in choreo to me. But to be fair, the style of the song itself doesn't really sound like something that lends itself well to choreo. The song really doesn't have a particularly groovy vibe. Yeah, I'm really going off on this song. Which is funny, I am going off on it, and I've had a lot of negative things to say, but at the same time, I don't hate this song, and I will be listening to more of it. There's something about it that I like, but unfortunately, there are a lot of negative criticisms that are coming to mind for it. Interesting, very interesting. Okay, let's check out the lyrics and see what's going on here. Now we back, pack your bags, only one chance, right? Come on. Past the dark swamp on this humid night, a gloomy air fills this place. The devil who has captured you is laughing at me, but it can't catch me. The sounds of life are quiet, the corrupt souls are screaming. Nothing can stop me. The fear of darkness is clenching my heart, but this full moon night is driving me crazy. I'm out of breath, I'm swallowing my excitement. The full moon is out and shines through the darkness. I can't lose you, never, ever, ever. Yeah, at least the lyrics are delivering. I like a lot of this horror-esque imagery. Again, very reminiscent of the MJ classic that I'm sure this song is referencing somewhat, especially seeing some of that zombie choreo. It's sort of giving a love story a horror setting, which is a cool idea that the original MJ song did too. Let's continue. On this trembling night, it feels like I'll explode. This suffocating moment tonight. Yes, I'm enjoying it like this. Thriller. This time of madness, this passionate night, I'm flying like I'm dreaming, flying high, I'm still feeling it, you and I, Thriller. I run for her who has fallen asleep after taking a bite of the poisonous apple. Ah, Snow White reference. Unknown laughter comes from the dark forest. They are chuckling. Ooh, I like that. That's spooky. That's creepy. It's okay for her sleep, but I want to face the morning sunlight with her. I'll be your knight. I'll be your Don Quixote. I'll save you. The cold air stops my heart, but this full moon night is driving us crazy. Tonight's atmosphere is hazy. I enjoy the thrill. It's crazy. I can't lose you, never, ever, ever. The rhyming in this verse seems very well done in English, so I'm sort of assuming this might be Penuel's part. The moon and the stars in the sky, the earth's souls are all quiet in this place. The only one who is controlling the night is me. The lights are like a watercolor aurora. The audience is the rain and wind that is crying all night. An insane smile is reflected in the pond. Princess, don't worry, today's main character is me. I love these lyrics, I'm not gonna lie. I think these lyrics are really cool. Like that line, an insane smile is reflected in the pond. It's so cool, it's so powerful. I don't know what it means, but it sounds really cool. It's a creepy image. It's giving someone looking at their reflection in the pond, or it could be like a ghost reflection in the pond. Not sure, but I like it. Thriller, a time of madness, knock knock, is knocking on the door. Thriller, my heart is burning. Fly, don't stop me. Hi, we'll become one tonight. I'm still feeling it, you and I, Thriller. It will never be a sad ending. I won't stop this thriller. Very cool lyrics. Again, would love to have seen the sentiment and style and intention of these lyrics reflected more in the music, but I'll try to not repeat myself too much. So yeah, in summary, not their strongest in many aspects. However, I did like the lyrics, and the vocal performances were really solid too. Okay, we're gonna move right into the next track, which is Blowin' Up. It does say blow up here, but pretty sure the song is called Blowin' Up. Let's see what we got.
Blowing up. Blowing up.
Definitely off to a good start.
Blowing up. Blowing up. 얼씨구나 좋다 좋아 한바탕 해볼까 옆 동네 젊은 처자 친구들 다 불러 모아 할 일은 내일로 모여다 여기로 스테이지 밑엔 어느새 층간 소음 가득해 얘들아 어영모영 어영부영 하지 말고 막연한 걱정들은 자네 다 털어놓어 음악 틀어 크게 동네 꼬마도 우쭐 때 There's no any other reason boy 그냥 오랜만에 신바람이 불었어 눈을 감고 바람을 느껴봐 모든 게 너를 향해 가고 있어 귀 기울여봐 네 맘을 들어봐 느껴봐 신바람 you wanna go dance 신바람 you wanna go dance Welcome to my party Welcome to my party 신바람 you wanna go dance 신바람 you wanna go dance 나 살리고 달리고 다 날리고 날리고 그저 넌 다 잊고 춤추면 돼 아무도 신경 쓰지 말고 Welcome to my party 그저 넌 날 보고 따라오면 돼 tonight Baby 자기 여보 달리 honey shreddy
This song is crazy. This song is very interesting. This is the kind of production that I was talking about that I thought would have been very appropriate for Thriller. So it's just funny that this kind of chaotic, sort of noisy production has come right in with this track here, Blowin' Up. The composition of this song is interesting because I love the dark electronic groove that it starts off with. I really enjoyed Chang Sub's verse, as well as Ilhun's verse. Ilhun's verse was very funky, very groovy. Nice rhythm pattern that he had going on there. And then Hyunsik's pre-chorus has a very Europop vibe where it suddenly gets very melodic. Yeah, sort of Europop, Eurodance. And then the chorus hits, and I think the chorus is impactful. And I especially like Hyunsik's part in the chorus. Then we have sort of a post-chorus section by Eunkwang, which veers more back into the Euro dance pop territory where it's a little bit more melodic and you can really hear the chords in the background. But I am noticing a little bit of dissonance, and I think it might be because the the chromatic synth, the I think that might be clashing a little bit with the melody, because if you're having melodic parts up against a chromatic part, it can result in a bit of dissonance. I do think that dissonance is unintentional, which is slightly unfortunate, but I don't think it's so bad that it's interfering with my enjoyment too much. I'm actually really pleased that they have a song that is trying out these sort of weird different things, so I'm definitely into this.
달리 honey, sweetie, sweetie, bombay, I love it. 신이 나는 구나 신명나게 놀아보자 용심이 짝짝 맞아 신바람 신바람 와라 와라 다 같이 만세 신바람바람 거치 신바람이 만세 만세 거국적으로 다 같이 만세 떠나간 사랑을 못 잊어 괴로운 사람들 이리 치고 저리 치여 외로운 사람들 있을 건 다 있고 없을 건 없다고 웬만하면 여기서 찾아 새로운 만남도 눈을 감고 바람을 느껴봐 모든 게 너를 향해 가고 있어 귀 기울여봐 네 맘을 들어봐
Very Eurodance. That part at the end of the chorus is kind of funny. Nah! I can't do it obviously, but I think that's a funny little touch.
신바람 친구들 다 불러 여기로 모여 내 친구의 친구 되면 you're my friend too 음악에 맞춰 let me see what you can do Everyone's allowed to come tonight 친구 초대해도 it's alright Nobody better be walking home tonight Everybody better call let me see you turn up 시원한 바람을 느껴봐 잠시도 멈출 수 없어 나
I like this part. Interesting. Okay, so there's a couple more thoughts I want to get out regarding this song. I did notice how as the song went on, it had a very consistent chord progression that repeated. It's that sort of dun, 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 dun. And there's nothing wrong with it with the repeating chord progression, but I think when it comes to dance music especially, I think your best bet is to limit the chord progression as much as possible so that it's a consistent vibe, a consistent groove. So even if you were to stick with, say, one chord, bum, okay, bum, 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 ba-dum, bum, ba-da. Like, that to me is more appealing than changing the chords so much. The constant switching of chords, like a busier chord progression. We're talking 4 chords, which normally isn't that much for a pop song, but if you're going on the dance route, the 4 chords, it is giving very much Euro dance, which has a certain reputation for being very cheesy and cheap. And it's exacerbated by things, events such as the Eurovision Song Contest, where Eurodance is a very popular style because it's immediately catchy and appealing to your ears, but only on a very surface level. And that's sort of what this song is going for in a way, which I think makes it feel a bit half-baked. I was very much grooving along to the song when I didn't really notice the chord progression, when I thought it was a more consistent vibe. For example, Chang Sub's verse there. But the more melodic the song got, the more I lost interest. However, there are melodic parts in the song that I really enjoy, such as Hyunsik's bridge. Really enjoyed that. Although there was some nice variation with Penyol's rap part, it was marred a little bit by that cheesy chord progression. Additionally, I think the vocals were mixed very loudly in this track. I think the instrumental could have been beefed up even more. But I see that this song was released in 2000, I think it's 2017 actually. I think if this song had been released today, I think the production would have been a bit more elevated. We would have gotten some nice reverb and their vocals would have sounded probably more atmospheric than they do here. The vocals here sound a bit dry, and we're not really getting a good dimension that we're being brought to. We're simply being given the beat and their vocals on top of it, and without the two being infused in a way that's very pleasing. On the plus side, I like that this song was on the more experimental side, and in terms of vocal performance, they always hit the nail on the head. It's just that my issue with these past couple of songs have really been with the production and sort of a confused direction for the instrumentation. This song, though, in particular, I think will translate way better live than Thriller did. So let's jump right into this and see what's going on. It's a bit weird because this performance here is shorter than the song itself. But let's see what's going on. Okay, the song is playing. Okay, the song is playing already. Interesting.
Blowin up. Blowin up.
Sorry, I'm just gonna make sure this is as high def as I can get it. Yeah. Okay, I'm starting to realize something here. Let's ask ourselves a question. When did Gangnam Style come out? 2012. So this song would have come out 5 years after Gangnam Style. It's only the visuals here, their silly expressions, their goofy office-like outfits that make it clear to me that this song is really not intended seriously. It's kind of more of a joke song, I would say. Like this whole performance is kind of a gag, and it's intended as humorous. Even the choreography is pretty laid back, and it's just intended as a silly time. So I feel a bit silly myself now, because I feel like I took my analysis of the song a little bit too seriously when listening to the studio version. If I'd known that this was the song's intention, I probably would have kept it a little bit more to the point. But I guess it's good to know how the music speaks for itself in that way. This sort of seems inspired by like Gangnam Style in a way where it's just going for like a goofy dance, a goofy moment, some laughs, especially with Unkwang's silly expressions there. I wasn't really sure what he was getting at with holding the ID up and stuff. And like Penyol has a tie wrapped around his head. I mean, it's just pure ridiculousness. So, interesting direction for them to go this way. I'm really getting the sense now that I handpicked some really random choices from my comments, but these were songs that got recommended to me a lot. And it's just funny because they all sound quite different to my ears. I get the general sense of what the fans were going for by recommending me these three songs, because they are all upbeat, but they are all very different in different ways. Like this song is going for something silly. Wow was going for something very like R&B-ish and groovy, and Thriller was more of an anime drama style song. So we still have a very diverse selection today. But let's go back a little bit and appreciate whatever details we can glean from this silly performance.
그냥 오랜만에 시바람이 불었어 바람을 느껴봐 모든 게 너를 향해 가고 있어 귀 기울여봐 네 맘을 들어봐 느껴봐 시바람 You wanna go dance 시바람 You wanna go dance Welcome to my party Welcome to my party 시바람 You wanna go dance 시바람 You wanna go dance 막 달리고 달리고 다 날리고 날리고 그저 너 따입고 춤추면 돼 아무도 신경 쓰지 말고 그저 넌 날 보고 따라오면 돼 Tonight 멜로디 잘 들어 Baby 자기 여보다니 honey 쉐리 스윗이 바베 I love it 신이 나는구나 심각하게 놀아보자 욕심이 작동하자 신바람 신바람 와라 다 같이 만세 신바람 바람 거친 신바람이 만세 걱정으로 다 같이 만세
He's a really great rapper, and I almost checked out for this marathon his song. I think it's called Yeah, which was also recommended to me a lot, and I'm really excited to check that song out because I can just tell from his energy that his music is gonna slap. I didn't include that in this marathon since technically it's not a B2B song, it's his solo stuff, so I'm still trying to figure out when I'm gonna check that out, but it is coming at some point.
바람씨 친구들 다 불러 여기를 모여 내 친구와 친구다면 친구 friend too 음악에 맛을 내면 see what you can do Everyone that let it come tonight 친구처럼 해도 it's alright Nobody better be walking on the night Everybody better call let me see you turn up 그저 넌 다 입고 춤추면 돼 아무도 신경 쓰지 말고
That was a cool move. I really liked that move that Sung Jae did, that skipping move.
Nobody better be walking on the night Everybody better call let me see you turn up 그저 넌 다 입고 춤추면 돼 아무도 신경 쓰지 말고
Like, it's funny, but it's also kind of awesome at the same time.
그저 넌 다 보고 따라오면 돼 Tonight
A little laugh there. Is he laughing? I think so.
그저 넌 다 보고 따라오면 돼 Tonight
Cool. Okay, yeah. My thoughts on the studio recording are starting to make more sense. It sounded kind of silly and cheesy and cheap because that's exactly what they were going for. So, I mean, in that sense, they totally nailed it. I think this was a funny, chaotic performance. Everyone got their inner goofball out. It's just a fun time. You know, nothing to analyze too seriously. I like that they show this lighthearted side to themselves. We have the most replayed part here, which is, of course, Sung Jae's little chuckle.
신경 쓰지 말고 그저 넌 다 보고 따라오면 돼 Tonight
Yeah, great stuff. Alrighty, enough said. Let's check out the lyrics. Blown up. Oh, it's good. Do you want to have a go? Gather together all the young friends from the neighborhood. To everything tomorrow, gather here everyone. Yeah, under the stage, soon there is lots of noise. Come on guys, gather. Shake all your vague worries in the jar, bro. Turn the music on loud so even the town's little kids woof. There's no any other reason, boy. It's just that the fun wind blew in a while. This might not be the best translation, but I'm getting the idea. Close your eyes and feel the wind. Everything's coming towards you. Listen carefully with your ear. Listen to your heart. Feel it. Fun wind. You want to go dance. Welcome to my party. Blowin' up. Just run and run. Everyone's crazy and crazy. Yeah, it's really just kind of like, let's have a party. Let's have a good time. Let's not think too much. Let's get silly. pretty much the vibe of the music. You just need to forget everything and dance. Don't worry about anyone else. Welcome to my party. You just need to look at me and follow me tonight. Listen carefully, melody. Darling, honey, darling, honey. Sherry, sweetie, baby, I love it. It's fun, let's play. Our spirit matches perfectly. Fun wind. It keeps repeating that. Fun wind. I wonder what that means. Come everybody, put your hands up. Fun wind with the harsh fun wind. Hooray, like patriotism. Everybody, hooray. Yeah, this translation is weird. I'm gonna try a different one, okay? Because that patriotism, like that seems like a very literal translation that has no place in the song. Let's see. Okay, this translation is better. It goes, gather all the young friends from the next town. Push your work to tomorrow and gather here. Under the stage, it's filled with noise. Guys, gather here. Stop wasting time. Pour out your worries in the glass, bro. Ah, okay, that makes sense. Pour out your worries in the glass, bro. Turn on the music loud. Even the children are excited. There's no other reason, boy. The fun wind has blown for the first time in a while. Hold up. That makes way more sense. Same idea, same sentiment, but the actual idea behind every line I can actually understand now. Close your eyes and feel the wind. Everything is coming toward you. Tune your ears, listen to your heart and feel it. Fun wind, you want to go dance. Just forget everything and dance. Stop caring about others. I'm getting excited, let's party hard. Feel the fun wind. Everyone say hooray. The fun wind, the strong fun wind, makes you say hooray. The entire country goes hooray. That's the translation. Not patriotism. Come on, guys. Country. The entire country goes hooray. There you go. I like it. Miserable people who can't forget their lost love. Lonely people who keep getting kicked here and there. You have what you need. You don't have what you don't. So meet some new people here too. Yeah, I agree. My friend's friend. That means you're my friend too. With the music, let me see what you can do. Everyone's allowed to come tonight. Invite your friends. It's all right. Nobody better be walking home tonight. Everybody better crawl. Let me see y'all turn up. I like that. Peñol has some really great lyrics. Everybody better crawl. He wants everyone to be completely erect and wasted by the end of it. I'm on board with that. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. It says, can't even stop for a moment. Look at me and follow me tonight. I like these lyrics a lot. In general, it seems BTOB's lyrics are very strong. I quite liked Thriller's lyrics too. And even though Wow's lyrics were not as expressive, I suppose, they still were pretty cool and fun to read. Now we are going to move into Outsider. Again, we're going to check out the music video and the vocals only live performance. I do know that two of the guys were missing for this performance because they were in the military, and they were, I think, Sungjae and Hyunsik. Okay, so yeah, if you're watching this on YouTube, I'll just summarize the three songs that I did here. I would still say that Wow is my favorite, and I could be biased towards that song since I have listened to it a lot and I've had years for it to grow on me. I am quite intrigued by Thriller, even though I had a lot of harsh words to say about that song. But there's something about it that did interest me melodically. So it's going on the playlist, and I'm going to give it more of a chance. Although the choreo, I don't think will ever win me over. I do apologize for that. And lastly, Blowin Up. Definitely an interesting recommendation, and I can understand why it was recommended. It's a bit silly and humor-oriented for me, but in terms of what they were going for, I think the execution was flawless. Would still loved for some of the production details to be ironed out, but you know, because of the intention of the song, I totally understand how the final product is what it is. So here we go, Outsider official music video. This is a really recent song, 2021 I believe, so this should be interesting. Let's get right into it.
깊은 닭석 랠리 trouble 칙칙탕 day by day 짜여진 각본 같은 하루 억지로 버티는 게임 한어 머리로 날겠는데 숨이 턱 막히는 vibe Just give me a chance tonight
내 인생 한번 다시 돌아보면 그릴 수 없어 there's no way that I'm a human 어쩌면 robot 아니면 maybe I'm Blooming in real life 아침마다 하는 말 I just want something new 새로운 거 내 마음대로 move I don't wanna be the same as everybody else No I just wanna be what you wanna be
I wanna be an outsider 남들과 똑같고 싶지 않아 an outsider 아무도 모르는 세상 속에 나 홀로 빠져 Just feel the silence Just let me be, set me free I just wanna be an outsider
Yeah, we're definitely back in business with this one. I love that sort of staggered groove that this song has. It's very sort of lazy sounding, kind of casual, very vibey. But I love the production on this song. The production on the song is nice and elevated. It has that nice punch to it. You can settle into it. I love the vocal performances. Who opened the song there? That was Changsub. His verse was awesome. I really liked Penuel's part 2. He really took over the whole of the second verse and the pre-chorus, I believe. And Unkwang on the chorus, sublime. Very smooth. Again, great production. The choreo is really hitting on this song. You can just tell that it makes sense, you know, they're into it. You can see it in their faces that they're loving it. It's so sad that Sungjae and Hyunsik had to miss this one. They had to fill in the space with some backup dancers, but I'm loving the outfits and the overall style of the music video. Penuel looks super awesome with his hair done like that. Probably my favorite outfit of his that I've seen so far. Really working in the camera there. It's really great stuff. And I love the bright floor so you can see the black pants and the leg movements. Very tight, very sexy. I'm wondering what an outsider is in terms of the music, but this song is hitting me for sure. We're gonna keep listening.
Just let me be, set me free I just wanna be an outsider Outsider
잠시 실례 좀 할게요 동서남북은 사방에 적혀지 Hopefully somebody help me my homies 아침마다 안 잡아먹히는 현실 동해보다 더 짠해 나는 스토리 살려 드리봉 불리는 흐리멍텅한 동공 크게 켜 느리먹고 네 목표를 향해 뛰어 첫눈에 불을 켜라 부릅던 맹수처럼 그래 Yes I'm a dreamer 하루는
This instrumental goes so hard. I love it. The synth it's morphing slowly. They're playing around with the tone of it and the octave that it's in. Minhyuk is completely killing this rap verse. I'm just going to go back and we have a most replayed moment here. Very understandable. He is absolutely killing this verse.
잠시 실례 좀 할게요 동서남북은 사방에 적혀지 Hopefully somebody help me my homies 아침마다 안 잡아먹히는 현실 동해보다 더 짠해 나는 스토리 살려 드리봉 불리는 흐리멍텅한 동공 크게 켜 느리먹고 네 목표를 향해 뛰어 첫눈에 불을 켜라 부릅던 맹수처럼 그래 Yes I'm a dreamer 하루는 give up
때로 없어긴 flow 빈빈거리는 매일 하루밖에 하루 사는 것뿐 가슴이 휑하게 pain I don't know 날 거없는 문제 눈이 퀭해지는 vibe Just give me a chance tonight I wanna be an outsider 남들과 똑같고 싶지 않아 an outsider 아무도 모르는 세상 속에 나 홀로 빠져 Just feel the silence Just let me be, set me free I just wanna be an outsider
I love this song. I love that there was that shot for just the four guys to do choreo together. Absolutely love that. Yeah, because I was complaining about the inclusion of the backup dancers. So that shot really pleased me. And just during Unkwang's pre-chorus there and during Changsub's chorus, I was just getting goosebumps, you know? Those really special moments when you know you're really enjoying something. I was completely fixated on it. Definitely my favorite song of this marathon. which is unfortunate since so few people are going to see this. My YouTube audience are going to be deprived of this special moment. But hey, that's what you guys deserve as my patrons, so I hope you're enjoying. Let's go back a little bit and finish off this track. I love that dance move.
Just let me be, set me free. I just wanna be an outsider. Outsider. 내일이 다 찾아와도 내 길을 걸어가 남들과는 다른 vibe, right?
Give us the dance break, yes. That's a great switch up.
I'm gonna be an outsider. 바라봤던 다른 나의 모습은 outsider. 아무도 모르는 세상 속에 나 홀로 빠져. Just get outside. Just let me be, set me free. Now you're looking at the outsider. Outsider.
Awesome. Awesome. Let's just, I want to hear some of those details again. I remember thinking this bridge by Chang Sub was a little strange. The energy like dipped down really low.
길을 걸어가 남들과는 다른 vibe, right?
Not the best bridge, I gotta say. The vocal writing and phrasing was a little bit strange, but I do like the musicality of this dance break. I'm also curious about the meaning of the video, what the imagery is getting at. Kwang seems to look like a total zombie in these shots, and there's a very sort of cinematic quality to a lot of the other shots and scenes. I'm reminded of like Sin City a little bit, with this color grading here, the black and white with the hint of red from Minhyuk's hair. Yeah, pretty interesting. Great choreo. I also would have liked a more dramatic ad-libs in the final chorus, but at that point I think I'm really nitpicking. I gotta say, I really enjoyed this track. Let's just hear that final chorus again.
Just let me be, set me free. Now you're looking at the outsider. Outsider.
Yeah, like visually, even though I'm not 100% sure what the music video was about, visually it's beautifully consistent. I love the general vibe of it, the colors, the tone of it, their outfits, the choreo, everything slapped. This, for me, is definitely the strongest song of the marathon, as I said. So I'm already quite excited to see the live version. Let's see what we have here. The mixing on this is so weird. I don't know if you've ever listened to this with headphones, but the instrumental is completely in my left ear and the voice is completely in my right ear. Let's keep it going. I was just a little bit distracted by the mixing there, so I couldn't fully appreciate his voice.
be a maniac. Grooving in real life, 맞춤하다 하는 말. I just want something new. 새로운 거. 마음대로 move. I don't wanna be the same as everybody else. No, I just wanna be what you wanna be.
I wanna be an outsider. 남들과 똑같고 싶지 않아 an outsider. 아무도 모르는 세상 속에 나 홀로 빠져. Just be a silent. Just let me be, set me free. Just wanna be an outsider.
Yeah, their vocals sound unreal in this performance. Since it is more of a sort of produced, live in studio type situation, there might be a little bit of pitch correction, but I can't hear it. I can't identify the pitch correction. So it is also possible that these are completely untouched live vocals. And I am more likely to believe that because the mixing is so rough. It seems like the sound engineers did not work very hard to make sure this was mixed well. It's a very distracting mix, having all of the music over here in my left ear and the guy's voice is distributed in this direction. But I liked Changsub's verse. He was adding a little bit of grit and distortion in his voice that I didn't identify in the studio version. Penyol sounded great. Very well delivered verse. He remembered all of his lines. We love that. And Eun Kwang, it just sounds amazing. So clear, so effortless. Such a natural, really great stuff.
Outsider.
동서남북은 사방이 적천지. Oh please somebody I'm in my homies. 발주마다 가져가 먹히는 현실. 동해보다도 짠해나는 story. 살려줘 드리번거리는 흐리멍텅한 동공 크게 켜. 그리목표를 향해 뛰어.
Oh yeah.
맹수처럼 yes I'm a dreamer. I don't give a shit.
He killed that difficult, very fast, rippity rap part that he did, but he killed it. Very clean vowels, consonants, super sick.
yes I'm a dreamer. I don't give a shit.
Just give me a chance tonight. I wanna be an outsider. 남들과 똑같고 싶지 않아 an outsider. 아무도 모르는 세상 속에 나 홀로 빠져. Just stay in the silence. Just let me be, set me free. I just wanna be an outsider. Outsider.
I never noticed that tattoo on Changsub's arm before. It looks really cool. Their style, I'm just noticing their styling in this video seems to be very minimal, very casual, which I like. Yeah, again, even though this is a live in studio setting, it doesn't feel overproduced. It feels quite natural. Sort of half doing it. Love it. So, do Minhyuk and Penyol just stand there and do nothing for like this whole part? I'm pretty sure they've stayed silent the whole time. Yeah, they're just quiet. I'm getting the sense that this performance, it could have been like a last minute thing. They were like, "Come on, guys, come in and do this one number for us." Well, yeah, they were like, "All right, we'll do it." They didn't have a whole lot of time to think about what to do with Minhyuk and Penyol. I don't see them doing anything. They're playing it off well, though. They're playing it off well. I gotta hand it to them.
바라봐도 다른 날 stand outside 아무도 모르는 세상 속에 나 홀로 빠져 Just be the side Just let me be set me free Now looking at the outsider Outsider
Alright. Yeah, that was a really solid live performance. I am surprised that Minyuk and Penuel didn't take part in the final chorus and they didn't sing some harmonies or something. I know that they're not necessarily lead vocalists, but to my knowledge, they definitely have the skills to at least sing a simple harmony. I am getting the sense that maybe there wasn't time to figure it out, but their individual parts sounded awesome, and of course the two lead singers killed it. So yeah, really great stuff. I guess now that I've seen this, I'm more curious to see if there was ever a fully on-stage performance done of this song, but this video was very popular, so I thought it best to prioritize this, and I'm glad I did. It was certainly certainly entertaining. We got some good, like, raw vocals, very clean for sure, albeit strangely mixed. Okay, let's tie this marathon up with some lyrics. With deep eye bags, a daily trouble, sick and tired, day by day. Daily life like a planned screenplay, like a forced game. I know I kinda get it, a breathtaking vibe, just give me a chance tonight. Taking a look at my life once more, I can't be human, there's no way that I'm human. Maybe I'm robot, or maybe I'm Truman in real life. Every morning I say good morning. I just want something new, I move with my feelings. I don't want to be the same as everybody else. No, I just want to be an outsider. I don't want to be like other guys, an outsider. I'm falling alone into a world no one knows, just feel the silence. Just let me be, set me free, I just want to be an outsider. Yeah, we can all relate to this feeling. If you have ever worked a 9-to-5 job or had an occupation that's very repetitive day by day, it can get pretty depressing and you just want to run away. You want to be outside of it, find your own path that isn't part of the daily grind, the rat race. Just be free. You want to be an outsider. I want to be an outsider. Don't you? Yeah, we all relate to that. And now that I think about it, the rhythm of the song, the tempo, it has a slight trudging quality, like I said, a lazy quality. And that very much fits in with the idea of like someone, for example, reluctantly getting stuck in the office cubicle, sort of similar to the first scene of the music video with Chang Sub. It's all making sense. Next verse. Excuse me for a second. From all directions comes the enemies. Oh, please, somebody help me, my homies. I'm being caught off guard. My story is more than dung-ae. Not sure what that means, I'll be honest. That's some Korean reference I don't understand. Like looking around for purpose, my pupils grow widely, sloth-like, goal in, run towards the goal. The fire in my eyes lights like a beast. Yes, I'm a dreamer. I don't give a ha. Sort of getting the sense that this person is making that change to become the outsider they want to be. Next verse. All the time I'm stuck in a slump, staggering every day. I'm making days after days. All I do is live. My heart is empty. I know you. A problem I can't face. Eyes with a quenching vibe. Just give me a chance tonight. Like they're inspired by this new person they met to improve their own life. The bridge goes, even if tomorrow comes back again, I'll walk on a different road, a different vibe from other guys. And then it ends, just let me be, set me free, I just want to be an outsider. I like these lyrics. I think the overall song, it does have that trudging vibe, but it has the soaring vocal melodies to give you the inspiration to break free. And there is that theme of breaking free, perhaps seeking help to break free by finding someone who you care about or who cares about you, someone that you trust. You guys can break the cycle together, hopefully. And if not, well, that's just society. Nothing you can do about that. Or is there? We'll see. Okay, that about concludes the BTOB Marathon Part 1. I hope you guys enjoyed. I certainly had fun. Let me know what songs would be good to feature in Part 2 of the marathon. I am going to make an effort to do more marathon type content, not just for BTOB, but for other groups that I have covered or will cover, including EXO. I do think that an EXO Marathon Part 4 is on the cards. Yeah, that being said, if there are other groups that I haven't covered yet that should get a marathon, let me know. But yeah, that's about it from me for today. Thank you for watching. Again, check my Patreon for the extended reaction and also the various membership tiers that offer different benefits. Please like, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell, and I'll talk to you guys again soon. Thanks so much and take care.